Hello everyone! I continue my experiment. I skipped the previous week, week 3, so this episode will be both for week 3 and week 4. Several updates for this time. Update 1. I finished the Acts of the Apostles, and the next book of the New Testament that I will read will be Pauline epistles or letters, and then epistles of other apostles. And after that, the book of Revelation. Update 2. I continue reading the Karamazov Brothers by Dostoevsky. I have already finished the first part of the book, and in total there are 4 parts. All the first part, around 200 pages, was the description of the first day of the story, plus some backstories of various characters. I like the book a lot. I like the depth of the description of the characters. I like how Dostoevsky delivers the sense of time, the sense of that particular period in Russian history. A period soon after the liberation of peasants, or so-called abolition of serfdom, a period of large-scale departure from the faith and from traditions in the higher class of Russian society, and a period of growing popularity of socialist and revolutionary ideas. I really like discussions about fundamental questions like whether there is a God, eternity, immortality of the soul or not. I also like to recognize people I know in some characters of the book. And the book only gets more interesting. Next topic. I realized why I like Jordan Peterson and Jonathan Pageau so much. Because they are able to speak about God, faith, religion in modern language. They speak very persuasively. They speak embracing all the modern knowledge about the world and about humanity, about humans. They answer difficult questions about religion using not some old words and quotes, but using the modern language of intellectuals, the language that really makes sense for modern secular people. And they speak not from above, but as equals, tactfully, without any arrogance, understanding that those topics can be met with resistance. I'd like to see more people like that today in Russian media, in Russian speaking world. More people like that, both from the Orthodox Church and from the secular intellectuals. I'd like to become like that myself. That's why I'm so attracted to the fields like philosophy and theology. Speaking of those, I'd like to get some kind of education in theology and philosophy. For now, I just watch some educational videos on YouTube. By the way, some of them are super cool. For instance, recently I stumbled upon a video about history of philosophy from Dr. Paul Maxwell. It just blew my mind how well it put together. And I also read some information on the internet and some books, but to be honest, I buy a lot more books that I read. I read about maybe 10% of what I buy. However, I go very slowly, and also it's not a proper education, and also I lack the appropriate community, which is also very, very important. So I'm starting to think in that direction. That's all I wanted to share in this update. See you in the next one. Bye.